Listen, you were young when you started in Blue, but 16?
16, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
such a young age. When I think about it, my son's 10, nearly 11. My little girl's 11. It's like...
It's a lot.
Before I know it, they're going to be my age.
Yeah.
So what were you making of it at that age? Because you really were plunged in.
I was just a bit mad.
Yeah.
So what was your impression of him then?
Literally, whenever the boys were around, we'd always go, how's Lee doing today? Is he on the planet today? Did you feel like you had to be that person? You know, did you feel like you had to be like the personality of the band?
Yeah, a little bit.
And was there lots of pressure?
Because in those times, it was, you know, post the Spice Girls, you know, it was like everyone had their role to fill. So I think that was my thing. It was like, I'm the youngy, crazy one.
It's that thing when you get a label and then you're kind of burdened with it. It can be exhausting.
Yeah, and mud sticks. You know,
And were you happy and having fun, or were you struggling?
No, I was definitely having fun.
Yeah. Oh, you were
good. I mean, I'm not saying... I think the problems came later.
Right.
If you know what I mean. I didn't realise that I had a drink problem until later. I mean, once, this was really kind of funny, but not a funny story. We did the MTV Asia Awards and the boys had to prop me up like Weekends at Bernie's and put, like, the glasses on me because I was sitting in an interview, but I was actually asleep because I was really... But it was after drinking 2 bottles of tequila.
Wow.
So to myself.
And what age was that?
19, I think I was. So, so I used to go, whatever, you know, but then... And then I realised later on that actually it followed me for years. So it was a long time that I was drinking for, and I didn't really realise.
What was the wake-up call, though? What made you suddenly go, I can't do this anymore?
Duncan actually found me going through his cupboards and chucked me in rehab. He was like...
Looking for alcohol.
For booze, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Well, he chucked you, literally,
He literally
to rehab.
kicked me right up the derriere, right into...
Did he?
Yeah.
So how did that affect your relationship? Did you, at the time, were you, like, grateful, or did that take a bit of time to kind of get to the point where you're like, actually, you did the right thing, thanks, mate? Or...
Yeah, no, because I went once and then it didn't really kind of... I went back into drinking again and then I went the second time, which I wrote about in the song, because it says in the second verse, it says, like, I can stand the rain because I can't feel no more. I guess I'm to blame because I've been here once before.
Right. Yeah, this is Ghost. This is your latest single.
It sounds like that's really coming from your heart. You wrote this when you were in rehab.
So this is a true story. I was in rehab and there was, like, I was in the circle talking with everyone when you're in, like, the sessions. And I saw this flash of light out the corner of my eye and I was like, what is that? And as I turned around, there was this, I kid you not, and I promise you, there was this crystal apparition standing in front of me, which was like a kind of... like a prism of light, but it looked like a diamond almost, but it was like a real outline of this thing standing there. And I kept on looking at it, and I was like, what is that? And then as I turned around, it had gone, and I looked next to me, and this girl who I was talking to was standing right next to her. So I said something to the people, because I was like, see, it was really freaking me out. And they basically, the doctor come up to me and was like, Lee, do you think that you basically might be coming down off the drink? And I was like...
Was he Irish?
Yeah.
You know, they talk in rehab and in recovery about a higher power as well, and often when people get sober, things like this happen and they almost see it like a sign. Is that what it was like for you?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I spoke to my mum and she said that she prayed for my granddad to come and see me the day before. So, and it was a very broad man, and my granddad was Irish, even though he wasn't the one that said it. And I think it might have been him.
So how are you in alcohol now?
Yeah, I mean, look, I used to drink because I was sad, and that was the problem. So now I'm not really sad, so I can have a glass of wine, but I still have to be careful. I can still easily slip back into that time. And
well, it's the old line that they say, isn't it, with alcoholism? One drink is never enough. One drink is too much, and 100 is never enough.
Yeah,
and I suppose that's why a lot of people that do struggle with alcohol, like, never drink a drop because of that fear of this. Are you in that place?
Yeah, I try to.
It's
hard,
though. Reasons you do it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say... I used to drink really heavily, so I don't anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I made a promise with my doctor as I left. He said, will you not touch whiskey anymore? And I haven't touched whiskey since, really.
It's hard, though, because
haven't you?
That really really like I'm with my kids every single weekend, so that helps me.
And you're co-parenting, which is amazing. High five.
Yeah,
please.
yeah, come on.
It's amazing. Well, because some dads are not really there for their children yet when relationships break up. So how is that managing that whole process?
I just love being a dad.
Oh.
I just love being a father. I don't know. I don't understand why people don't want to see their kids.
Yeah,
I mean, my kids. I mean, literally, I swear, like, if I didn't have my kids, I probably would be out every weekend partying. But I don't. I'm out with I'm seeing my kids this weekend, and I mean, me and my son have got an amazing relationship with football at the moment because he was Arsenal, and I've converted him to Charlton Athletic.
I don't know anything about football, but that's not good, is it?
That is good. He's in the championship.
He's very persuasive.
Can you go back to EastEnders, please?
She loved you.
Let's ask them together. Can I go back to EastEnders, please?
I love Woody. Seriously, and I didn't realise you were, a really good actor.
Oh, you're
He's
sweet.
really
Thank
good
you.
in it.
I mean,
They didn't kill you off, did they?
I didn't realise I was a good actor either. If I'm being honest.
You are.
I mean, they set me up with Woody, didn't they? Because I mean, imagine if I was bad, it was like Wood and Woody. But I'm really happy and grateful for the fact that I got to be in the Queen Vic, and I think I'm going to be on that show Pointless. You know when they say whoever managed the Queen Vic, like I'll be the one that gets the most points because
Because everyone will have forgotten.
Forgotten who you
Carol's on Pointless.
You never know. You never know.
Good
Maybe
luck
one
with the
day.
single, though.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a
Thanks lot.
pleasure to have you, Lee.
Yeah,
Singles.
always.
Your new single, first one for 9 years.
Yeah.
Out now.
Yeah.
Okay. Lee Ryan, everyone.